Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB and today is the 6th of October 2025 and looks like the month of October is definitely having a brilliant start. And in the cryptocurrency world, there is always this notion that September is heading towards October. Now look, guys, the prices of Bitcoin has definitely gone off the chart. And in certain exchanges, the prices of Bitcoin has already crossed a new all-time high. But listen, guys, I'm looking at the prices in the early hours of Dubai. And right now it is marginally short of its new all-time high at this moment. But look, guys, there is a very high possibility by the time you're listening to the episode, the prices of Bitcoin would have definitely reached a new all-time high. Now look, guys, one of the reasons why I definitely do think this thing is possible is because if you look at geopolitics right now, guys, there is a very high chance that we might be heading towards eternal peace between Israel and Palestine, isn't it? And maybe in the next few months we might be finding some information regarding Ukraine and Russia as well. And one of the reasons why this news is important is because it does give us some indication as to what the investor confidence is, isn't it? And if you look at investor confidence in the last 24 hours, guys, to date has had a staggering inflows at $1.24 billion. But here's the thing, guys, majority of the inflows, in fact more than $900 million has been put into Bitcoin ETF alone. And this gives us an indication as to what the investor confidence is, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss this. Now what is really important to note regarding ETFs, guys, is BlackRock's ETF currently has surpassed over 777,000 Bitcoin. This, to be honest, is a massive amount, isn't it? And as of this moment, guys, they have well over $90 billion in the Bitcoin ETF alone. And because of the prices in certain exchanges reaching a new all-time high, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF is the fastest growing ETF in history. So it looks like the month of October is definitely looking great, isn't it? And it is living up to the promises of October. Now we know, guys, in the United States of America, the US government is on shutdown right now. So what I'll do, guys, in today's episode, I'll go ahead and share my thoughts and opinion on it. And we'll go ahead and discuss if there is any correlation between them as well. Now when the US government is in shutdown, guys, there are a lot of non-essential departments that is shut down, isn't it? And those non-essential departments can directly and indirectly impact, let's say, inflation data, as well as the data that is connected to FOMC meeting. So we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on these news. Now the next two news, guys, I'm going to be talking about has to do with Coinbase. The first one, guys, is a massive partnership that they have with Samsung. And looks like Coinbase, guys, is integrating into Samsung wallet. Now here's the thing, guys. This would actually mean that Coinbase has access to 75 million users. Really powerful news, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on this news. Now the next news, guys, is a really interesting one. And this is connected to some kind of license. And the news essentially, guys, is Coinbase is applying for a national trust company charter. And this is in the United States of America. And the reason they want to do that is pretty simple, guys. They want to go ahead and expand the services like payments and custody under clear regulatory oversight. So what I'll do, guys, I'll go ahead and discuss what this news is all about. And then, guys, I'll go ahead and share my thoughts and opinion as to how will the users of Coinbase benefit by it. But nonetheless, guys, news such as this is definitely interesting for Coinbase. And even other cryptocurrency firms like Circle and Ripple has done something similar, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now the final news for today, guys, is all the way from Nigeria. And the news is that the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Security and Exchange Commission, guys, they are collaborating to develop a sustainable digital asset currency framework. Now what is really interesting to note, guys, is this does not involve central bank digital currencies. Because a couple of years ago, guys, Nigeria was all into central bank digital currency, isn't it? And they were heavily focusing on Naira and other CBDCs. But so far as this news is concerned, guys, it is focused more on cryptocurrencies and digital assets. Now when you talk about digital assets, guys, we are literally talking about tokenization, NFTs, as well as other digital products. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now along with this, guys, me personally, I'm secretly looking into what is going on in the world of Binance BNB as well. And last week, guys, Binance BNB coin also reached a new all-time high. Now in 2020-2023, guys, whenever I should look at the top 3 cryptocurrencies, Binance BNB was definitely in the top 3. But since the last year or so, guys, Ripple has overtaken that position. Because Ripple's market cap is around the $178 billion mark. Whereas Binance BNB's market cap currently is at $161 billion. So could it be possible by the final quarter of this year? Binance BNB coin is once again in the top 3 position. Definitely a very strong possibility, isn't it? So we definitely need to be aware of these factors. Now we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover, guys, in today's episode. And like we do in every Blockchain DXB podcast, we will be looking at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news, guys, has to do with hiring through artificial intelligence in Saudi Arabia. And 2 firms, guys, that is SBR and Jisr, they have signed memorandum of understanding to revolutionize talent hiring. And they are doing that using artificial intelligence. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now one of the things what I liked about this news, guys, is they also have something called as KYC. and it is known as Know Your Candidate as opposed to Know Your Customer. Really interesting move, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now the second news, guys, is another massive news, and this is connected to stablecoin payments. And the news, guys, is that Starlink, Changer.ae and Contours, they're advancing the stablecoin payments for goods and services with Shanghai Tang. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Because it looks like, guys, they want to develop cross-border corridors like Europe, Asia, and now the Middle East as well. Really interesting news, isn't it? So we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover, guys, in today's episode. Let's kickstart with it right away. Hey everyone, this episode is powered by a new sponsor, that is Amana. And they are the region's first and fastest growing regulated all-in-one trading and investing app. So look, guys, whether you're looking into invest in US stocks like Apple or Tesla, or mega giants like ADNOC or Salik, Amana puts the financial markets on your fingertips. It includes gold, foreign exchange, ETFs, futures, commodities, and guess what, guys? They have over 375 cryptocurrencies, and this makes them the biggest crypto selection in the region. Now for the Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, if you want to go and build long-term wealth without thinking about it every day, explore Amana's pre-built auto investment plans, and all you have to do is set your monthly budget, choose your preferred asset category, and let Amana automate the investing for you. Zero fees, zero lockups, 100% customizable. And here's the thing, guys, funding your account is easier than ever. You can fund your account with Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, instant bank deposits, and even crypto wallets. No friction and no hassles. And the best part is, guys, let's say if you need support, you would absolutely love Amana for this, because they offer 24/6 human customer service, as well as a personalized sales support, real people, real help, and the customer support is in English as well as in Arabic. And for the Blockchain DXB listener and community, guys, I do have something really exclusive for you. What you can do is register with Amana using the code Blockchain DXB, or you can also use the link that is in the show notes below. And here's the best part, guys. Once you register, fund your account with a minimum of $100 and at least go ahead and make one trade, and then you'll receive a $100 trading bonus credit to your account the following month. But look, guys, it's real important to note, the bonus is non-withdrawable. It is there to help you trade and learn. So look, guys, if you're looking for a transparent, powerful and easy to use app, that's Amana for you. So what are you waiting for, guys? Download the app now, or you can also visit the website that is amana.app, and don't forget to use the code Blockchain DXB. And Amana, guys, is all markets one app. Next, guys, I'm happy to announce that Blockchain DXB is the official media partner with one of the OGs in the cryptocurrency and blockchain event space, and that is Blockchain Futuristic Conference taking place in Florida this year, as well as ETH Women taking place simultaneously. And trust me, guys, this is an event that you don't want to miss, isn't it? Because for the very first time, North America's most immersive Web3 event is heading to the United States of America, and the Blockchain Futurist Conference and ETH Women event is actually taking place between the 5th and 6th of November. And the location is absolutely stunning, guys. It is taking place at Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, which is in Hollywood, Florida. That's right, guys. Palm trees, panels, and the biggest mind in blockchain and cryptocurrency is all in one place. So there will be multi-stage panels, NFT galleries, DeFi showcases, hand-on tech demos, metaverse experiences, even outdoor VIP cabanas, and quite a lot more. And the Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, guys, is one of the most iconic venues in the country. So look, guys, if you're in the Web3 space, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or even artificial intelligence space, or just want to do some serious networking, this is the place that you got to be. And to all of you Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, we have something really interesting for you, because you can get a 25% off the tickets. So just use the code DXB25, and the link to the event as well as the code is in the show notes below. And as an official media partner, I'll be doing exclusive live coverage, interviews, behind the scenes access, and I will be spotlighting some of the most exciting projects shaping the future of decentralized finance tech. So if you're at the venue, guys, definitely come and say hi. Maybe we can catch up for a coffee as well. So listen, guys, the code is DXB25, and by using this code you will be eligible for a 25% discount. And the event is taking place between the 5th and 6th of November 2025 at the iconic Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, that is in Hollywood, Florida. And in the show notes below, guys, there's all contact details for Blockchain Futuristic Conference Florida 2025, as well as ETH Women. And look, guys, this is the future of blockchain technology brought into life. So don't just read about it. Be there and head to the website that is futuristconference.com and go ahead and use the code DXB25. So see you at the event. Next, advanced media. Advanced Media, guys, is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact, guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well, and Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously, and they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet and prosperity. Now listen, guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website, that is www.ant.tv. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so, guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE, so definitely check it out. And also, guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing and hosting training workshops, seminars and community events that educate, inform and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen, guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website, that is www.ant.tv, and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gulf Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs, and these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen, guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform, check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And finally, guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below. Now, guys, since you're taking care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now, here's the thing, guys. The global cryptocurrency market is pumped up to $4.32 trillion. Now, before the US government went on a complete shutdown, guys, the global cryptocurrency market did actually fall down to roughly around $3.8 trillion, isn't it? But it looks like, guys, October is definitely sticking up to the name of October. And look, guys, historically, 18 months after the halving, which did actually take place in April 2024, and 18 months from that is exactly in October of 2025, the prices of Bitcoin in particular tends to reach a new all-time high. And as I mentioned earlier guys, in certain exchanges, the prices of Bitcoin has already crossed a new all-time high. And more importantly guys, if you look at the investor confidence, it is definitely looking great, isn't it? And the ETF inflows guys today is at $1.28 billion, and Bitcoin is leading the pack so far as ETF inflows is concerned. And it is right now at $985.1 million, whereas Ethereum ETF is also looking positive, and the inflows in the Ethereum ETF today guys is at $233.5 million. And look guys, you also need to remember that I'm looking at these numbers in the early hours of Dubai, and there is a very high possibility by the time you're listening to the episode the numbers would have drastically changed. Cause look guys, President Donald Trump has also given a final warning to Hamas, isn't it? And based on my understanding guys, Hamas has agreed to all of the terms and conditions. And this news guys, when you look at a geopolitical level, it does give clear indication that there will be eternal peace in the Middle East, isn't it? And because of that guys, there will be domino and positive impact in the investor confidence. And in the episode that I released last week guys, I also discussed how news such as this will directly impact the supply chain management, as well as broader adoption of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? And look guys, the timing of all of these things to happen is absolutely spot on, cause looks like the final quarter of 2024 is definitely having a brilliant start. And more importantly guys, if you look at the 24-hour cryptocurrency market volume, today it is at $178 billion. Now what we need to do guys, we need to look at this number and compare it with the 24-hour volume of stable coins, and that does give us an indication as to which direction the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will be heading towards, isn't it? And based on my understanding guys, the 24-hour volume is definitely looking great. The volume of decentralized exchanges also picked up pace, and more importantly guys, I'm kind of content with what is going on regarding the stablecoin world. Now before we get into that guys, let me quickly run through some numbers regarding decentralized exchanges, because the 24-hour volume of decentralized exchange has actually marginally fallen down, and today it is only at $14.22 billion. And that being said guys, the total fees accumulated for the transactions worth $14.22 billion is $105.5 million. Now the total value locked is definitely on an uptrend, and today that number is $169.45 billion. Now two metrics guys which I personally keep an eye on is the decentralized to centralized exchange dominance, and today that percentage is at 41.84%. And the other matrix guys which I personally keep an eye on is the total value lock that is connected to real world assets, and for the very first time guys, this number is at $16.50 billion. So looks like there is a lot of investment flowing into real world assets as well as in it. And according to me guys, tokenization is the next big hype in 2025. Now let's quickly run to the volume of decentralized exchanges. And it's needless to say that Uniswap is leading the pack with $3.62 billion, followed by PancakeSwap at $3.21 billion. Meteor guys is at number 3rd with $783.71 million. Radium is at number 4th and its 24-hour volume is $585.89 million. Now at number 5th guys is Humidify and its 24-hour volume is $571.7 million. Now let's quickly run to the volume of stable coins, and as I mentioned earlier guys, the numbers are definitely looking great, considering the fact that I'm looking at these numbers in the early hours of Dubai, and I'm pretty much sure guys as the hours goes by, these numbers will definitely increase by let's say 20% or maybe even 30%. And right now guys, if you look at the 24-hour volume of Tether USDT, it is at $153.34 billion. Circle USDC guys is at number 2nd with $15.27 billion. And FDUSD guys is at number 3rd with $5.95 billion. Now let's quickly run to the dominance, 24-hour trading volume and market cap of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now Ethereum's dominance guys is pretty much the same as yesterday at 12.70%, whereas Bitcoin's dominance looks like it has definitely picked up pace, cause since the last 2 to 3 weeks guys, it was hovering around the 56 to 57% mark, isn't it? Today guys, it has jumped up to 57.70%, and look guys, the investor confidence particularly among ETF has also improved as well, isn't it? So really interesting matrix. Now if you look at the 24-hour trading volume of Bitcoin guys, since the last 24 hours it is at $69.20 billion, whereas Ethereum's 24-hour trading volume is $43.37 billion. Now look at the market cap guys. Last week before the US government shut down, the market cap of Bitcoin was around the $2.20 trillion mark, isn't it? But since the last 72 hours guys, the market cap of Bitcoin is pumped up to $2.42 trillion. And the same thing guys regarding Ethereum as well, cause last week and the week before that it was hovering around the $500 billion mark. It did actually go below the $500 billion mark as well, but right now guys, the market cap of Ethereum is at $548 billion. So it looks like October is definitely having a brilliant start, isn't it? And let's see guys, what does October has in store for us. Now every day guys in the Blockchain DXB podcast, I tend to look at one new matrix, isn't it? And today guys, I want to look at something called as Wrap Token. Now look guys, so far as Wrap Token is concerned, their market cap alone stands around the $86.8 billion mark. And when you talk about Wrap Token guys, They are essentially a way that offers a way to circumvent the lack of interoperability, and that is mostly between different blockchains. So guys, the wrapping of a token happens when the original asset is put into a wrapper and then deployed into a different blockchain, and with it being wrapped, guys, the cryptocurrency can now be used on a blockchain where it previously wasn't available. Now, one classic example of wrap token I can think of is wrap Bitcoin, and the ticker symbol for that, guys, is WBTC, and essentially it is an ERC version of Bitcoin, and what it does is, guys, it allows it to be used on protocol based on Ethereum as well. Now, if you do need any further consultation regarding this, guys, drop me an email to info@blockchaindxb.com. But let me do one thing, guys. Let me quickly run through the top wrap token coins per market cap. And the first one, guys, is wrapped Ethereum. But the ticker symbol, guys, is HTETH. And its market cap is at a staggering $17.84 billion. The second one, guys, is wrapped Beacon Ethereum. And its market cap is $16.01 billion. The third one is wrapped ETH. And its market cap, guys, is $12.05 billion. And the fourth one, guys, is WETH, and its market cap is at $10.69 billion. And at number 5, guys, is Coinbase's wrapped Bitcoin, and its market cap is at $7.99 billion. Now listen, guys, if you want to go ahead and play around with these metrics, go to CoinGecko.com, and towards the left side of the page, guys, you'll see something called as categories, and under categories, guys, you can look at different things, and this is where you can also find information regarding wrap tokens. Now, guys, let's go and look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin, and check this out, guys. While I'm recording this podcast, the price of Bitcoin is at $123,301, and as I mentioned earlier, guys, on certain exchanges, the prices of Bitcoin has crossed a new all-time high as well. So really interesting times ahead, isn't it? Now, since the last 24 hours, guys, the price of Bitcoin is up by 0.70%, and since the last 7 days, it is actually up by 12.52%. Ethereum, guys, right now is at $4,549, and since the last 24 hours, it is up by 0.90%, and since the last 7 days, it is actually up by 13.26%. Ripple XRP right now is exactly at $3, and since the last 24 hours, it is up by 0.38%, and since the last 7 days, it is up by 8.06%. So look, guys, October is definitely here to stay, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys, because of the US government shutdown, if you look at just ETF related information, Bitcoin alone since the last few days has inflows of $2.28 billion, whereas Ethereum ETF inflows, guys, since the shutdown, right now is at a staggering $622 million. So look, guys, this strong buying, especially from BlackRock, does actually show that investors are gaining confidence despite market ups and downs, isn't it? And regarding BlackRock, guys, looks like they have reached a new milestone, and this is more in the world of Bitcoin ETF, guys. And right now, guys, if you look at BlackRock's ETF, that is IBIT, their holdings currently surpass 777,000 Bitcoin, and as of today, it is worth over $90 billion, and this makes it the fastest growing ETF in history, guys. So look, guys, now because of BlackRock getting into the whole Bitcoin game, things have definitely taken a positive turn for the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? And look, guys, not only the prices of Bitcoin as such, even if you look at Binance BNB coin, it has definitely reached a new all-time high. And right now, guys, the price of Binance BNB is $1,161. And since the last 24 hours, it is actually up by 1.48%. And check this out, guys, since the last 7 days, Binance BNB coin is actually up by 18.60%. Now, I'm really curious to check, guys, by the end of this quarter, Binance BNB coin's market cap does actually surpass that of Ripple or XRP. Definitely a possibility, isn't it? Now, what about the US government shutdown, guys? Does it have any correlation to the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Now, you can make an argument, guys, that this time definitely there is a correlation, isn't it? Because look, guys, in 2013, the US government did actually shut down for 16 days. And that time, guys, the price of Bitcoin was hovering around the $132 range. And it did actually pump up to $146 to $151 billion. Now, that was an early indication of bull market. But look, guys, in 2018 and 2019, the US government did also shut down for 35 days. But here's the thing, guys, the prices of Bitcoin did actually fall down, and before the shutdown, the prices of Bitcoin was exactly at $3,900, and because of the US government shutdown, the prices did actually fall down by $300, and the price of Bitcoin did actually end at $3,600. But this time, guys, things are definitely looking positive, because before the shutdown, as a matter of fact, guys, exactly at midnight, the price of Bitcoin was $115,000. But right now, guys, since the last 5 days, the prices of Bitcoin has pumped up to $125,000, and in certain exchanges it is even higher, isn't it? So you can make an argument that this time there is definitely a really strong correlation, and according to me, guys, it is because of ETFs, isn't it? Along with that, guys, Right now, we also have the President of the United States of America, who's a massive fan of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And along with that, guys, right now there is also some positive news regarding Israel and Palestine as well as Senate. So because of all of these things, guys, things are definitely looking great for the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And I cannot stress this enough, guys. If you look at the historical trend that 18 months after the Bitcoin halving, the prices of Bitcoin does actually reach a new all-time high. And looks like history is repeating itself once again, isn't it? So things are definitely looking great, not just for the prices of Bitcoin alone, but even in the altcoin world as well. So I'm definitely hoping this trend continues for the final quarter of this year. Now guys, let's go and discuss two interesting news from Coinbase. The first one, guys, is definitely a massive news. And Coinbase has decided to partner with Samsung, guys. And this is to integrate Coinbase One into Samsung Wallet, giving 75 million Samsung Galaxy users access to crypto trading. And not only that, guys, they will also have access to staking and payments with zero trading and higher rewards. And here's the thing, guys, the feature will also let users make payments with Samsung Pay with Coinbase. And regarding this news, guys, the rollout will expand to global markets pretty soon. And this, according to me, guys, marks Samsung's biggest cryptocurrency pushes in it. Now look, guys, imagine what would happen if Apple does a similar move. And right now, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we do get some positive news in the next 3 months, where Apple is also allowing its users to go ahead and buy a lot of cryptocurrencies. Now historically, guys, Tim Cook did actually state that he personally is a massive fan of Bitcoin as such, but he clearly said that he will not allow his users to go ahead and get involved in cryptocurrencies. But now with the Genius Act being passed, guys, and with pretty much each and every company now being involved in cryptocurrencies, I definitely do feel that Apple will actually follow Samsung once again. So definitely keep an eye on that news. Now regarding Coinbase, guys, there is another interesting news. And the news is that they are applying for a National Trust Company Charter in the United States of America. And this, guys, is to expand services like payments and custody under clear regulatory oversight. But here's the thing, guys, they have clearly emphasized that they have no intention to become a bank. And regarding this move, guys, it does aim to bridge cryptocurrencies with traditional finance, thereby reducing reliance on partner banks for on-ramp and off-ramp, isn't it? And as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, guys, stablecoin issuer that is Circle, as well as crypto giant Ripple, are also pushing for a similar license. Now regarding this news, guys, the big question is, how will it actually benefit the end users? And according to me, guys, I can only think of 5 things. The first one, guys, regarding customers is, it'll offer faster on-ramp and off-ramp services, isn't it? And secondly, guys, users will get the benefits of expanded services. The third thing I can think, guys, is users will feel some kind of confidence because now it'll be under stronger regulatory oversight. And the fourth one is regarding user experience. And with this move, guys, I'm pretty much sure users can definitely anticipate improved app features as well as in it. And finally, guys, I'm definitely feeling it will definitely lead to third-party risk, because now it will be under legal jurisdictions, isn't it? So really important news. As a matter of fact, guys, the next news I'm going to be talking about is also an important news. And this is to do with the digital currency framework all the way in Nigeria. And the news is that the Central Bank of Nigeria and Security and Exchange Commission, guys, they are collaborating to develop a sustainable digital currency framework. Now this move, guys, in Nigeria is definitely a massive news, because it is signaling a shift towards a more open stance on digital assets, isn't it? And more importantly, guys, this is done under the president's administration. And previously, guys, the Central Bank of Nigeria had aggressively restricted crypto activities. But now, guys, looks like the regulators are now aiming to balance innovation with financial stability. And this new partnership reflects a more unified regulatory approach, acknowledging the rapid adoption of cryptocurrencies in Nigeria and positioning the country as a potential leader in regulated digital finance. Now, it's really important to note, guys, the current framework being developed by Central Bank of Nigeria and Security and Exchange Commission is more focused on cryptocurrencies and digital assets, and definitely not on INR or other central bank digital currencies. Definitely interesting and promising news, isn't it? So I'm really curious to check, guys, what is the new digital framework that they actually come up with. And in the Blockchain DXB podcast, I'll definitely go and touch base on this news. So these were some macro level news, guys, on the Bitcoin, blockchain and cryptocurrency world. Now let's look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news, guys, is all the way from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And SBR and Jisr, guys, they have signed a memorandum of understanding to revolutionize talent hiring through artificial intelligence in Saudi Arabia. And this partnership, guys, aims to redefine recruitment by developing artificial intelligence-powered hiring solutions. Now these solutions, guys, will help companies leverage accurate data to identify top talent efficiently. Now the collaboration, guys, seems to reduce hiring time and cost while at the same time improving the recruitment outcomes. Now regarding SBR, guys, it is a fast-growing Saudi startup, and they are specializing in AI-based HR technologies. And roughly around 6 months ago, guys, I definitely touched base on this news. Now this move by them guys supports Saudi Arabia's digital transformation and Vision 2030 initiatives as well as in it. And the company's goal guys is to simplify recruitment using artificial intelligence. And SBR guys was founded by entrepreneurs that is Saleh Barma and Hamza Bawazir. Now SBR guys apply standardized criteria to minimize bias and promote fairness in hiring. And the founders have chosen recruitment as a first sector focus, cause it'll be impacting 2 million jobs entrants yearly, including 250,000 new graduates. And through interviews and research guys, they found key hiring challenges such as CV inaccuracies and inefficient interviews. And as I mentioned earlier guys, one of the things I really liked about this news is they have started out with a new concept called as KYC, but it is called as Know Your Candidate, and it kind of mirrors the financial world of KYC, isn't it? And the Know Your Candidate engine guys objectively analyzes candidate skills and experience beyond just the CV. And the spokesperson called the Memorandum of Understanding a strategic milestone in enhancing AI-driven recruitment journey. And SBR guys has also launched its prototype in mid-August, and this is in collaboration with over 20 companies. And this partnership with GITEX guys opens the door to more accurate hiring and better opportunities for youth. Now behind SR guys is a diverse team of data scientists, analysts, developers and marketeers. And the team views SBR not just as a startup but as a national mission providing Saudi innovation that can compete globally as well. Definitely powerful news. And look, so far as artificial intelligence is concerned, Saudi Arabia is definitely taking leaps and bounds in it. And along with Saudi Arabia guys, United Arab Emirates is definitely leading the front as well. Now the next news guys I'm going to be talking about has to do with the United Arab Emirates and Starlink, Changer.ae and Qantas guys. The advancing global stablecoin payments for goods and services with Shanghai Tang. So let me go ahead and give out more information regarding this, because all three of them guys, they have also signed Memorandum of Understanding, and this is to expand cross-border stablecoin payment rail across Europe, Asia as well as the United Arab Emirates. And this initiative guys aims to make stablecoin payments practical for goods and services, bridging retail, e-commerce as well as B2B payments. And regarding Shanghai Tang guys, it becomes the first luxury lifestyle brand to integrate stablecoin payments and physical stores and online payments. And regarding Shanghai Tang guys, it does become the first luxury lifestyle brand to integrate stablecoin payments and physical stores and online platforms. And these collaborations guys will move stablecoins from concept to real-world settlement systems. And it builds on Qantas' earlier launch of EURQ, USDQ as well as EURD stablecoins. And the project guys connects regulated stablecoin issuance with partners across multiple regions. And the goal guys is pretty simple. They want to deliver instant, compliant and cost-effective global payment solutions. Now Starlink and Changer.ae guys will provide the on-ramp and off-ramp services for compliant stablecoin settlements. And the focus markets includes Asia, the Middle East as well as Muslim majority countries. And Starlink and Qantas guys will integrate the infrastructure to enhance MiCA compliant stablecoins liquidity and circulation. And together they will develop cross-border corridors linking Europe, Asia as well as the Middle East. And Changer.ae and Qantas guys, they plan to build the first regulated UAE and Europe stablecoin corridor for trade and treasury solutions. Now the corridor will combine Changer's custody, conversion and escrow services with Qantas' regulated e-commerce framework. And so far Shanghai Tang is concerned guys, with Starlink and Qantas, they will implement stablecoin payments that is EURQ and USDC across Hong Kong, Singapore, Europe as well as the United States of America. Now the CEO of Starlink, that is Frank Sui guys, did actually say that the deal proves stablecoins are becoming trusted global payment methods. And the CEO of Changer.ae guys, that is Hao Wong, highlighted the need for compliant end-to-end rails between local currencies and stablecoins. And the CEO of Qantas, that is Arnold Starbursman guys, did actually state that the firms are bringing regulated digital money to real-world retail and B2B use cases. And collectively guys, these partnerships mark a major step towards regulated, fast and transparent stablecoin adoption worldwide, isn't it? Definitely brilliant news in my honest opinion. So these were the news guys on the Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency and artificial intelligence world from Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So let's get started with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, before you go ahead and kickstart the Ask Me Anything series, I do have some really interesting announcements. The first one is an interesting partnership, and this is connected to Bitcoin events. Now look guys, you know that Bitcoin is the king of all kings, isn't it? And the OGs of Bitcoin events, that is Bitcoin Inc., they have a massive event taking place in August in Hong Kong. And guess what guys? Blockchain DXB is the official media partner for Bitcoin Asia 2025. And this particular event guys takes place in August in Hong Kong. And Bitcoin Asia is the region's premier Bitcoin gathering event where builders, investors as well as investors meet. So at this event guys, expect powerful keynotes, bold conversations, and a headlining session with none other than Eric Trump, and he will be sharing his vision for Bitcoin's long-term potential. And more importantly, he along with a lot of Bitcoin OGs guys, they will be talking about the role of Bitcoin in global finance. And at the Bitcoin Asia 2025 event guys, they will be discussing Asia's massive impact on adoption. And look, as Bitcoin Asia event connects global Bitcoin communities and drives innovation across cultures and markets, from infrastructure to regulations, privacy tools to lightning development, and quite a lot more. And for you listeners of the Blockchain DXB podcast guys, I have a cool discount code of 10% for you, and the code is pretty simple guys. It is DXB, that is D for David, X for X-ray, and B for Bravo, and DXB is the code for Dubai as well, isn't it? So what are you waiting for guys? In the show notes below you'll see the registration details for Bitcoin Asia 2025. And look guys, Hong Kong is calling, so be part of the future of Bitcoin. Now the next announcement guys is another big one, and this is connected to Future Blockchain Summit and Fintech Search 2025. And Blockchain DXB once again is the media partner for Future Blockchain Summit and Fintech Search 2025. Now me personally guys, I did attend the Future Blockchain Summit going back to 2017, and the fact is guys, it is one of the biggest, oldest as well as boldest blockchain events in the region. And according to me as well as a lot of advocates of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, Future Blockchain Summit as well as Fintech Search 2025 is probably the biggest event in the entire world. And this event guys takes place between the 12th and 15th of October at the iconic location of Dubai Harbour. So this is going to be the place where blockchain meets fintech to redefine the future of finance. So expect 250 world-class speakers, over 1,200 investors, live demos, product launches, as well as GITEX Digital Assets Forum, and all of this thing guys will be under one roof. So you can expect so-called Web3 pioneers to fintech leaders shaping payments, banking, insurtech, AI as well as decentralized finance. And this particular event guys brings the entire ecosystem together. This is a launchpad you've been waiting for. And by attending this event guys, you will be in a position to be in front of top venture capitals, accelerators as well as industry leaders. And for blockchain and fintech companies guys, this is where connection turns into partnerships and dream turns into reality. And because Blockchain DXB is the media partner for Future Blockchain Summit and Fintech Search 2025 guys, in the show notes below you'll see the registration details, and there's a hidden discount code mentioned below as well. So do one thing guys, click on the show notes below, get yourself registered, and see you between the 12th and 15th at Dubai Harbour at the Future Blockchain Summit and Fintech Search 2025. Hey everyone, it's Josh on Blockchain DXB. You're listening to the Ask Me Nothing series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, Metaverse. I have a question by Danny who asks, should other countries develop Nigeria's lead in developing national crypto frameworks instead of focusing on central bank digital currencies? This to be Danny is such an important question, and the answer to that is yes. I do feel that other countries should definitely consider following Nigeria's example, and they should be focusing on developing comprehensive national crypto frameworks instead of rushing on central bank digital currencies, isn't it? Because look, central bank digital currencies are exactly opposite of what Bitcoin is, isn't it? And President Donald Trump and his campaign did actually make a promise that on day one when he takes office, he will go ahead and put an outright ban on central bank digital currencies. As a matter of fact, Danny, on day one of the executive orders that he did actually sign does actually put an outright ban on central bank digital currencies. As a matter of fact, employees on the Federal Reserve Board, they cannot even go ahead and research or go ahead and study anything regarding central bank digital currencies. Because look, when you talk about central bank digital currencies as such, they often keep full control in the hands of central banks, which goes against all distributed or decentralized spirit of blockchain innovation, isn't it? And according to me, Danny, a clear pro-innovative regulatory framework, something which potentially Nigeria will be building up, can actually help trust, innovation and economic inclusion without undermining user privacy, financial freedom. Now in UAE, Danny, UAE already has virtual asset regulatory authority, and they do have a broader digital asset regulatory framework, and according to me, that does position Dubai as a global leader in the so-called cryptocurrency and Web3 space, isn't it? And when you talk about Europe right now, they have something called as MiCA, that is Market and Crypto Asset Regulations. Now MiCA does also provide clarity on stablecoins, exchanges, as well as crypto custody, thereby balancing innovation and consumer protection. So there are a couple of digital asset regulatory framework in these regions. Now right now in the United States of America, it is also progressing in the Stablecoin Transparency Act, which is called as the Stablecoin Genius Act, isn't it? And that is aiming to bring stablecoins under federal oversight, while at the same time supporting responsible growth. So look, Danny, according to me, examples such as these does actually show that a well-regulated cryptocurrency framework can actually create a bridge between traditional finance and decentralized distributed systems, and more importantly, they can do that by offering stability without causing any centralization. So yes, according to me, Danny, countries that embrace this approach are more likely to attract startups, global capital, as well as fintech innovation. So definitely a good question. And that's about all, guys, from the Ask Me Anything series on Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursdays, we have Blockchain DXB podcast. We look at geopolitical news. We look at the latest technological development. We talk about different partnerships all over the world. And then, guys, we look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East. We look at the latest technological development. We talk about regional updates in the world of cryptocurrencies, blockchain, even artificial intelligence. And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a nice one. Bye-bye.